You want bench flour, but I don't like putting flour into a second container. Kitty apron has no one... Never mind. It's fine. Everything in my life is pineapples and cats. Just saying. So bench flour, it's fluffed flour instead of sifting it. Because sifting can go blow it out of... Yeah, my kitty apron. Do you not see the cats? No, just quit spraying the cats. Get out of here with that. We need 2 cups all-purpose flour. I'm gonna just turn you... So we're gonna see what I'm doing over here. I know you joke. So we have a cup. And we're gonna take our flour and we're gonna fluff it. Fluff, fluff, dump, fluff, fluff, dump. And just do that until we reach 2 cups. It's going to give you a less dense, more fluffy baked good. So that's about 2 cups. You don't want to like beat it down because the whole point is that you want fluffy flour. So I'm just kind of roughly getting an idea of 2 cups. Put it in the bowl. Don't worry about it. We need equal parts brown sugar. But this is what we have so far. 2 cups flour, 2 cups brown sugar, 1/4 teaspoon sea salt. We're just gonna mix that up. This is pretty thoroughly mixed together, and I made a well in the center because we're about to do liquids. So we just guesstimate a soft 1 cup, microwave it. If it's not enough, we add more. Now we pop it in the microwave. Okay, we have enough butter finally. So we add the butter, 2 eggs, 3 teaspoons of vanilla. So I was saying, it came together really well, and there's cherries in it now. Okay, so we got our pan. So we have parchment-lined paper here. Parchment-lined pan. We're just gonna dop that in there. Scuffed cooking with wind. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, so make sure to spread them evenly. This is how it should look in the pan. Nice and even. You can see the chunks of cherry. And it should go... Which, by the way, you can use nuts, you can use morsels, you can use different fruits, because I've done almonds and cherries, I've done cranberries and pecans. I've done all sorts of variations on this, but I'm just keeping it simple with, like, the bread and the cherries. And we're going to throw it in the 350 oven for 25 minutes. Checking after 20. Chocolate chip and almond brownies. Chocolate chip and almond brownies would be... We're talking about Blondies. Chocolate and Blondies does not mix. I wonder if Blondies made with Luxardo cherries would be any good. I don't know what a Luxardo cherry is. I always use dried out maraschino. Or not maraschino. Actually, what were they? We were using this. Montmorency cherries. Luxardo cherries are ridiculously expensive. Maraschino cherries. That's too rich for my blood. Though we do love cherries in this house. It has all my vegan recipes and my vegan baked goods. It's like, someday when I'm old and brittle, I will give this to someone and they'll be like, remember when? And her very best recipes, they're all here in this Pusheen book. My stepmother's favorite recipe is in here, and I always bring it with me when I go visit them. Yeah, remember when Win was here? You know, before she became frail and old and dead. My signature recipes for my parents is my cream cheese and fruit cookies. Like, these are things I found on Google and I made tweaks to. They are labor-intensive cookies, and I hate making them. But I love that people love them, so I'm okay with making them. Is this the content you wanted? Oh man, you ate all those already? You guys are animals. No kidding. No kidding, you're animals. I'm not a treat dispenser, you jerks. I didn't find my cake poker, but I found my tea baller. Tejas was the Spanish spelling of cado, which was taisha, which means friend or ally. In the 17th century, the Spanish knew the western Caddo people of the great kingdom of Tejas, and the name lived to become the next name of the 28th state of the United States. It's a butter knife. When in doubt of... Interesting. If you don't have a cake poker, use the tip of a butter knife. It works just the same. I'm just hoping this time around I don't forget to put on oven mitts before I reach into the oven. Because that has happened more than once. Fun fact, I sliced open an index finger on my right hand years ago with a cutting knife bagel with a plastic butter knife. Beautiful. Beautiful shape. I got a story about slicing my finger open, which was fun. I remember I was cutting fabric in fashion class in high school, and the very tip of the scissors got the edge of my finger, and I have a big scar on like one of my fingers from where it just cut open the tip of my finger, and I was like, oh, cool. Do you smell what the wind is cooking? Well, fun fact for everyone in chat, Libra and Taryn are my IRL friends, and I, on numerous occasions, have called them going, you want to just hang out with me while I bake, and then I'll feed you, and then you can go home with baked goods? And that was the whole transaction. She was baked good in human form. He's like a super saucy baked good. Ooh, he might be a creme brulee. He's a nice croissant. He's got layers. He's laminated, buttered layers that require just hours of folding. Long, hard, buttery hours of folding and rubbing and rolling to bake centrally. Oh, what's a palmire? Which is like the midpoint between a croissant and a cookie. Okay, I've asked questions too soon in comments. I'm an idiot. Palmire sounds fun. All things I can't eat, but I love hearing about them. It's been in there for 25 minutes. It is soft, but the knife is coming out clean. I don't want it necessarily gooey, so I'm gonna let it rest in there for the next 4 minutes as the heat goes down. This is it. These are Blondies, and now they just have to cool. Don't cover them with a lid anytime after, like within an hour of them coming out of the oven, because then they're just going to moisten and get soggy. Yeah, okay, you're done. Desmerdin, thank you, Forgotten. Thank you for being here, by the way. You haven't seen me gaming. I'm god-awful at gaming, but by golly, I do my best. Hey there, Dad. You just missed me making Blondies. We just finished. They're all done. Look at them. Aren't they beautiful? What do you mean? I'm literally coming up there in April, and we're making your favorite cookies. I was even talking about this earlier in the stream. Don't give me the, oh, you suck because you made something for yourself. They do look delicious. Listen, this man slave drives cookies out of me every time I visit. Sure, he drives me the 2+ hour trip up to his home and buys all the stuff for the cookies, but then he whips me in the kitchen until I make those cookies. You heard it here, folks. My father beats cookies out of me. But yeah, that's how you make Blondies. You can add all sorts of stuff to them, like pecans, almonds. You can do other fruits like cranberries, blueberries. Remember to use kind language with yourself. Don't use such harsh words. Remember, you're not an idiot. You're not a failure. You're just having a bad day. And things could be better, and sleeping on it will make it better. And most importantly, drink water, do your chores, you'll feel a ton better, especially with that language. So, remember to like, subscribe, or follow, and I'll be seeing you around.